Hey out there, this is Stephen with TVBox.com. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Patti Labelle, Nona and Sarah Dash, who together form Labelle. How are all of you today?
We're fine.
Wonderful. You all have reunited only on occasion since you put out Chameleon in 1976. Why is now the time to come out with a new album?
I think any time would have been a good time to do it, except for our schedules, and I think having been together we were together for 17 years, and I think it was really good for us to have our individual careers and individual lives. Maybe we could have done it sooner because our fans were asking and wanting it, and I think we wanted to, but it just took us time to find the right time to do it. But as I said, I think it would have always been a good time for us to make music together.
So now you're about to release Back to Now. Did you feel any sort of pressure, any of you, to sort of adapt your sound to the times?
Who's going to go?
You can go, because I didn't hear all the answer. His voice is thick.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
About whether we needed.
Can you hear Nona?
Yeah, he wanted to know whether we felt a push to adapt our music to the musical sounds now or not.
Oh, no.
Correct.
We don't feel that pressure because what we were doing back in the day, then we're doing now. And right now we're right on the pulse of things with the political songs that we have on the record because of all the changes the world is going through, like the song system and how long must we wait for these phonies to present themselves as who they really are, like the McCains. I can say that because that's the way I feel it. The Sarah Palins. How long will they try to fool us? And we never know when that's going to stop. And we never know what they look like when they come to us with false promises, and sometimes you believe them. And the song system can tell you all about what the world is doing. It's just that we didn't plan this. We didn't plan our music for this. It was just songs that Nona, who's one of the greatest writers, I think, in the world, wrote all of these wonderful songs. And I wrote this song with Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff called Tears for the World. It's like every day I wake up, I'm depressed. Not for me. I'm depressed for my friends who are losing homes, losing their cars, not being able to buy food because they have to get medicine. So when I cry tears for everybody. And the world is in a jacked up place, and our music happens to be coming out at a jacked up time where I hope people will take the time to listen to what we're saying, because we're saying everything right now that's happening to us. People who are hating gays, people who are hating blacks, people are hating Barama because he's too white or too black. They don't even know what the man is, but I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so are you for Obama or McCain?
Oh, well, personally, I'm for Obama. Obama all the way.
Good. Okay. So that's the way I feel about it.
Okay.
I love it. I had to find out because I talk to so many people, and I do end up asking them that question. And everybody has told me Obama.
Okay.
Because we all want to change. You know, so our
very
music
true.
has to be right in the middle of, oh, God, it's right. And this is songs that we sang. We sang this song 30 years ago, System.
Yes.
And when you get it, the new CD, you'll listen to System and you'll know what we're talking about. You'll listen to How Long. You'll listen to Tears for the World and Dear Rosa Parks, and just things that we're saying, we just sang them. We didn't say, okay, we know that McCain's going to, excuse me.
So you mentioned that you worked with Gamble and Huff, all of you. It's a reunion of sorts. You guys used to work with them back in the day. Did it feel comfortable getting back into the studio with them? Was it easy, or did it take some adjusting?
It was easy because you know what Kenny does? Kenny Gamble said he didn't want to do this project because he hadn't been in the studio in 20 years. And so we begged him, and he came in and he said, I'm going to do one song. When he did the one song, he was hooked. He said, I got to do about 2 more. He ended up with 5 songs. And the thing that was so easy working in the studio, everything from when I did If Only You Knew and Love Needn't Want You and all the songs that I did in Philly International Studios the same exact way. He hasn't spent one dime to change anything. He said, this is authentic. This is the way it should be. This is the way it was. I said, it sure is. So it was like being home again.
Yeah.
You know, when I recorded all of my stuff. It was quite easy because we felt like we were working with a brother and someone that we had known down through the years, and it was very comfortable. It was very comfortable.
Okay, so you also worked with Lenny Kravitz and Wyclef Jean. What did they help bring to the table, or what did they bring to the table to help reinvigorate the sound or give it a different edge that wasn't there before?
Well, this is Nona speaking. Lenny, who was the first producer that we spoke to and came on board right away and really wanted to do the entire album. Lenny is a rocker through and through, and our music is influenced by rock as well as gospel and R&B, and to be having someone who has that old soul feeling, as in soul is his spirit, and has respect for something that someone like Alan Toussaint would have produced. I mean, he really studied what it was that we did back then and brought that into now. And that's, he brought that edge to it. And same thing with Wyclef. Wyclef brought, the funky groove that he has and the edge, and he works in all kinds of music. He's not locked into hip-hop or locked into R&B or rock, or he's an artist, and we wanted to work with artists who had that kind of global, universal, international mindset about music and feeling for music, and not okay, well you have to make this or you have to do this because you're this, that, the other. It's about music, and that's the kind of people we wanted to work with.
And what I loved about all of the producers, they listened to what the sound we were bringing and what we had to say musically, and they embellished it, of course, with their talent. And we had our freedom to sing, and they just worked with us to, as I said before, embellish it. And they gave us freedom. They didn't try to change. They didn't try to, make it something that we weren't. And that was really a good feeling.
Fans kind of want to know, is this the final chapter in the Labelle book, or can we expect more after this?
No. This is not it for us, honey. We have about 2 or 3 more records in us, and we're going to tour. We're doing TV specials. We're doing stuff. We will be here for a long time.
All right. Well,
songs that we didn't get to record, and I have a feeling that we will probably do those at some later date. Yes.
Okay. Well, we are looking forward to them. And ladies, thanks again for talking with me today. I very much appreciate it.
Okay, honey. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All right.